just get this stream going right now, why don't I? Dealt with quickly. About like 23 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. I don't know, something. I know I picked the route up at about 7 a.m. in game, so I'll just start the timer at now from like 7 minutes or so, almost 30. That's like the 5th or 6th flip this fight where he's just going all the way out. This cat likes the show, you know? Oh yeah, it is. I just haven't been catching shit. Or streaming. There's some catfish trophies, that's about it. This one's worth streaming because it's on match, and I'm an idiot. So I've got myself a little pickle here, but whatever. I like it. Their ability's pretty equal to Tyrion, to be fair. Oh no. I FGA'd that random, like, 10 kg cat. Whatever shall I do? I bought 3 of them the first day they came out. And then abused the ever-living hell out of them on Baltics, Catfish, Lugas, whatnot. And I only repaired the friction brakes, what, like 14 or 15% because I felt like it. I didn't really need to, I just felt like it. And I was curious. It was pretty cheap, so. Now if I can get the fucking fight timer to work, that's the next thing, you know? So let's go fuck with, I don't know how it broke, but it did. I ain't touched this shit since the last time I streamed, so that's probably why it broke. It should be. No, that's not even. Wow, this thing is just not having a great time, is it? That's how it was originally, but now it's not. Will you at least count up? No. I don't know why it won't work. We'll deal with that later. But the actual flight time's like 35 minutes. I'll just fucking... do that. Hide it for now. Fix it later. Although I will say it's going to be a little more interesting on Match Rod. These things are like wet noodles. I've only had to endure like fucking 15 cats from 85 to 99 to hook this one, so... you know. A little bit of effort. I think this one's going to be around 115, 120. Maybe closer to 130 if I'm lucky. Is again. I don't actually intend to lock him here, I just intend to kill him here. I intend to lock it down there, near the toenail, where it starts to get flattened out, but not in the toenail. I'm using a 4.5 meter, 58 kg wet noodle. That's what I'm using. With a fat ass float on it. It's not ideal, but that's the best we got for baitfish float. I don't know why the monster match can't do baitfish, but you know, whatever. If it would, I would have just bought monster match, but I don't want to take that blank damage because that's a fuck ton of blank damage. Because the test is pretty low on those, to be fair. Give me an actual baitfish match rod with like 75, 80 kg load cap, and oh my god. The dumb shit I'd do with that. I'd actually be able to sprint like a 50, 60 kg cat at that point without having to worry about my rod exploding on every other step. Because sprinting cats on match fish is, or on match rods is kind of scary. They go unscrape so easy. Belugas are biting. I might go throw some lamprey and shit for them. Try to get a Klugon match. Shadow Knight, what's up? Ooh, Catfish. I know you ain't fucking dead. Flip or something. You were doing it like crazy earlier. I shit you guys not. When I was setting up, like when I was actually trying to get this stream started, this thing did like 7 or 8 flips where literally half of its body was out the fucking water. It was going crazy. Every other turn was a flip. Yeah, like that. It was doing that shit constantly. It's done that so much this fight. It's kind of fun. Oh, and Catfish don't just stick to the ground and sit there. Actually, pretty fun. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be fighting it if it weren't. If it were 90, I'd just relog it. I would cut it, but with the floats I'm using, I can only get at Christmas, so I just relog. Do something, Catfish. Your tail again. You were doing that a lot earlier, too. There should be like 120-ish. Plus or minus 10. Only on 18 break right now, but 29 on Furia. Damn near puts this thing into red. 38.6 kg reel is 38 kg reel is a little overkill, to be fair, but whatever. Actually, it's so much overkill that I can get the fish to move by just walking back and then letting slack. Sometimes. It's the same thing as like locking. If you lock them, pull them up the red, and then walk forward, oftentimes you can get them to move. Like that. But on the Furia, you can just kind of walk back and they move. I think I still prefer the Terrian for like lugas and stuff though. Float flipping. That's what I call when they do a half flip and only the float shows. A float flip. 80s and 90s do that all the time. just show the float, but not themselves. So I hooked it, I think I picked the rod up around 7 a.m. in game. If my fight timer didn't decide to break, then this would have been so much easier. Probably about 40 minutes in now. Because this thing could have fucking 10 minutes left, or it could have an hour left. You never know with catfish. Like at the start of this run, I had a 140 that I pulled at like an hour and 10 minutes, all the way into short pretty much. And then it pulled lock once and then proceeded to run through lock pull for another 35-40 minutes. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I've not had a catfish do that in a really long time. My thing was like fully dead. Let me walk it all the way to shore, and then it just came back to life. Thing got resuscitated mid-fight, I swear. I'm streaming for 20, and I had it on for maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 before. I think we're about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in. Because, yeah, every 6 in-game hours is 15 minutes. 6 more in-game hours from now will be almost exactly the time I picked the rod up, so we're about 45 minutes in. If although I don't actually know when it bit, because I was AFK as shit. I came back to 2 of my floats, like, all the way fucking down there. It was great. God, don't know. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, I don't even have my fucking... I normally have a laptop up here that I manage my stream with. I didn't even have time to set that up. Because I was like, match catfish trophy. Not seen very much. I think I'm gonna stream it because I'm also bored as shit. And yeah, I didn't think about the... Anyway. I still gotta get that. Isn't that hard? Really do it. Sure. on. Walking around with a laptop in your lap and hardcore? Not easy. Not very comfy. Please just let me. I think a new map could be cool, but like I'm not that excited for it because I know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna fish it for a week, and then I'm just gonna fall back into my normal rotation of catfish and sturgeon. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Unless there's some fish they put on that map that I actually want to hunt, I will probably not fish it very much. Kind of like copper. I only fish copper when I'm AFK fishing. And even then, it's like twice a month, if that. So. Yeah, I just want something cool. A new, like, cool fish that I can just hunt. Oh, nice float flip. Anyway. I just want a new fish to hunt. Another, like, decent-sized one. Something that's not, you know, catfish, beluga, or kaluga, or Russians. Something new. What I think the game needs more of, though, right? We have a whole bunch of fish in the 20 to 50 kg trophy range. We have a ton of fish now in the 500 plus trophy range, but there's only a couple that trophy between 1 and 300. We need more in that size range. Like East Sturge, Catfish, and Baltics are the first three that come to mind, and after that, and Persians. After that, I don't even think there's really not any 100 to 300 kg trophies, to be fair. There's not many of them. There's, what, I think marlin and, or not marlin, swordfish and tuna on Norway. But freshwater-wise, you're stuck to like 4 fish, bro. It's rough. I want more 100 to 300 kg fish. Like, come on. Good flip. Really good flip. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, not count, like, on sea, there's a whole bunch that trophy between 300 and 500, right? But on freshwater maps, you have Persians and Baltics, but those two, oh, there's tail. But those two are just straight RNG, man. You could throw 10,000 gold baits into the river and not catch those 2 trophies. You could throw 10,000 gold baits on Old Ladoga and not hook a trophy Baltic. You can throw 10,000 gold baits in Tuba and not get a trophy Persian. The only 2 reliable, like, 100 kg freshwater trophies, and even by reliable, I mean, like, you can actually have a chance of hooking them, is Catfish and East Sturge. We need more mid-range stuff. We have a whole bunch of small to mid-size, and we have a whole bunch of giants. But we need more mid-range, man. I think it would also make the game a lot more fun. Because sometimes I have 4 hours to play, 5 hours to play. That's just not enough time to go for a beluga, you know? It's just not enough. But it would be a perfect time to go for something between 1 and 300 kg. But anything over that, it's just like a nope. Not touching that today. Yeah, exactly. They could trophy at 100, blue tag at 150 or something. They'd be a really fun... That'd actually be a really fun trophy, I think. Stuff like that. Like, everybody when they think American maps thinks bass and stuff. But, like, there's other shit. There's not just bass and catfish, man. There's alligator, gar, there's a whole bunch of shit that's big in the rivers here. Certain species of carp just get stupidly massive. Like, what's the one? There's one species I'm thinking of. I cannot remember the name of it, but they get really fucking big and they like to take over reservoirs and lakes. I just can't remember the name. It's not the silver carp, it's some other one. Can't remember the name of it, though. But America is more than just fucking bass and trout. And catfish. Yeah, we got buffaloes. Oh, did that float finally get taken? Yeah, it's all the way across Tuba. That's fun. You know. In the US, it's almost like there's a whole bunch of oceans that you can choose from, too. You know? You can get everything from, like, salmon all the way up to fucking marlin in the US. Oh, hell yeah, there's hella sturge in the US, dude. Hella sturge. There's some rivers that are so packed with sturge that it's actually fairly common to snag one or have one eat your fucking trolling rig when you're trying to catch salmon. There is so much white sturgeon in some rivers that you cannot troll for salmon without hooking a sturgeon. It's ridiculous. And then, of course, there's a couple rivers which have, you know, not as healthy populations, but depending where you go. Like, the Columbia River is loaded with sturgeon. There's so many sturgeon in that river. I'd say RF4 has them pretty accurate. They just fucking freight train you the whole time. Especially the white sturgeon. The white sturgeon love to just run. And when they get overweight and they get fat, they love to jump. Dude, blue cats get massive. I've only got a couple small blue cats, but I want to get like an actual big one at some point. I want to hook a big one. But I don't live anywhere near blue cats. So, yeah, it's a fat one then. I don't live anywhere near blue cats or flatheads. I want to get big. I want to get a really big flathead and a really big blue cat at some point. Preferably before I leave the US. Almost an hour in. This thing's almost dead now. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Put it down more where I want to lock it at. Because this thing could just stop fighting any minute now. I don't think it will, though. I think it's probably going to go for another 20, at least. But we'll see. I want to get it there, where it's nice and flat. Or, yeah, I want to get it down here where it's nice and flat and I can walk down this whole point. If I run TI, I'd just lock it back there, but Matrod, no thanks. I don't want to deal with that. And this one can't go in the canal, so it should just kind of stick in front of me. Ish. Should. Fabian, what's up? Let's fight this thing around this area now. Till it decides to just give up. Because as long as I don't do something really stupid, and I don't FGA, I should land this catfish. But I'd have to do something really fucking stupid to not land it. Because I'm honestly pretty sure if I just turn up to 29 and turn on an auto reel, eventually the Furia would just reel it to my feet. Pretty sure that would happen. It would take a while, but it would get there. I'll just kind of keep it here for now, I guess. I don't want to deal with the currents at toenail, so I'll lock it before toenail. Goes again. Go hang out like right there. It'd be perfect. You know, I really hope the cat that's all the way across tuber right now isn't like 40 kg. I really hope it's not. Because if it is, that's going to be very annoying. Is you slowing down, cat? I think you're slowing down quite a bit. Go to where I want you now. I'm slowing down. Yep, just go hang out down here now. For the rest of the fight, this is where we chill. Because I'm going to pull him up, like, right here. On this bank here, probably. Should be nice, easy. Easy enough for match, anyway. It's good to die. I think we're about an hour in now. Should be. What's that, 100 million XP? I didn't even realize. Yeah, I might actually get level 50 this year. Maybe. I knew we could flip out here. I'm here for the next fucking 20 minutes until it decides to not fight anymore. Get at the move. Not that time. This shit took me far too long to hook. I'm gonna be honest. A little close to the front of the toenail there, bud. Back up a bit. Thank you. Don't need you going into toenail. Although, to be fair, it wouldn't really make that big of a difference on a cat this size. If any at all. Only changes the angle slightly. Which is fine. I mean, you have a little more current, but you know how to use it, that actually helps you. Start to use more of that friction brake now. Kill them a little quicker. Yeah, if I unstraight rod, by the way, that's how much tension room I have left. But even while straight, it's still pretty far up in tension, to be fair. And I think this is my most damaged furia, friction-wise. It's starting to slow down now. It's starting to slow down. is. What is that float doing? That float's not having a great time, is he? Also, Dom, what's up? Bro, what are we having another like 20-minute long flip here? Is that what's going on? Another one? There we go. I thought it was gonna start to rival that like 150 that I had that just flipped for a good 5 minutes straight. This one should be dead soon though. Within, I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes. Yep. I hit the cat run first day. Like this spot, literally, someone was like, "Hey, I had a couple chat cats on 51." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll try it in my happy hour because I'm bored as shit." Right? I mean, I was like, "Oh, fuck it, I'll try it before my happy hour," and then relogged. Accidentally started my happy hour, and then like 10 minutes later, hooked the 130. Went back the next day, did the same shit. Relogged, forgot about happy hour, went to the spot, within 15 minutes hooked the 140. Except for that time, when there was like 10 minutes left to happy hour, I had it like 5 meters from shore. And then it decided to say, nope, fuck you. And then pulled lock and ran and pulled lock for another like 30 minutes. So I didn't get 2 in happy hour in 2 days, but I almost did. I hooked 2 in happy hour in 2 days. I just didn't land 2 in happy hour in 2 days. And then I fished it every single day since, and it's pretty much all I fished, and I haven't hooked anything until this. It's just been a shit ton of 85 to 99s. I could probably post like 8 or 9 screenshots of 85 to 99s that I've hooked on match rods this week. It's bad. This thing might actually be done now, finally. Maybe. I'm gonna test it. I'll fuck around and find out. Oh, I found out. He's not dead. Not dead enough yet. If I were on TI, I'd probably... If I were on TI, I'd probably be able to bully it right now, to be fair. But, not on a wet noodle. Not on the match rod, man. It's not happening. Wait for this thing to... Are you done now? Is that it? Because you're starting to sit a lot more than you were. No, you gonna come at me, or are you gonna run? What you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna run. Okay. Yeah, this is shooting match. Bait fish match rod. Because I got tired of doing it on bottom, so. And I was like, fuck it, it's 51. Even if I hook a blue tag on a match rod, I'll land it. It's 51. This shit's a cheat code, man. I genuinely don't think there is a single fish on tuba that I couldn't land at 51. The spot is so easy. I could list a whole number of fish, though, that I couldn't hook at 51. But if I somehow hook them, I'd probably land them if they don't FGA or some shit. Like, as long as RF4 doesn't do something stupid like an FGA or disconnect, then should be landed at 51. I mean, shit, our Fortuna can land like a 700 at 51. So, you know. Hey, can we try again? I'm tired of waiting for you to die. Nope. Not quite. This run, no, it's been like purely catfish. Is he in? I mean, I did have a Persian on a dead perch, so there was that. Last time I had like a 30 kg Persian on a dead perch. That's about the only bycatch I've had. Maybe one or two burbot, but not many. Like, really not many at all. And then I went to Yama and went for Kaluga, and then I had a lot of burbot. But that's Kaluga. It's always burbot at Kaluga. Comes with the territory. Same with Baltics. I had burbot on Baltics, but no Baltics. That might have actually been it. See if I can pull him in an upward angle. I can pull him straight back. Yeah, it's not happening. I had a 14. But that was kind of in the weird... But it was kind of before this trophy run started. Like 51... I don't know. It was when 51 was in a weird time. It was like after the initial burst of trophy a couple weeks ago when it started to slow down, I kept fishing it. And then I think, at least I think it was from 51. If it wasn't from 51, it was from 122. But it was from somewhere. 51 or 122. It was after that burst of cat trophies happened, and they kind of just stopped giving out trophies, but spread out around the whole map. So it was either 51 or 122. One of the two. This thing die. I don't want to fight it anymore. I want to land it now and get this match torture fucking over with. I'm so done with match runs. I want to hear my bells again. Point of the fight where the fish could be dead any minute, but it's just about what minute does it die. Half flip? Yeah, he's probably at like a 45-degree angle underwater right now. That's interesting. Yeah, he's mid-flip right now. Yes, he was. Alright then, I guess. This was one of the fresh ones. This fish breaks chilling. It's only taking like 1%. 1.5 maybe. It's like 1.5. Oh, this thing hasn't taken any damage hardly. Maybe the line guides got cooked a little bit. Let me see. No, line guides are fine. Line guides took like 3 or 4% so far. Friction break's taken 1.5, 2%. So hardly anything. And this will pay like 1,300 probably. 1,200. And I had a 130 and a 136 and a 146 cat at the start of this run bite the same reel. Hit the same rod. And with both of those cats, it only went up to like 5 or 6% friction. If it was even that high. Cats do a lot of stopping and a lot of this, where they just don't really pull. So. What's next? Cat trophy on UL? I've done it on bottom. If I land this, I've done it on match. What next? UL? Like, fuck. I mean, I could. I honestly probably could jig out a trophy cat on UL from 51 right now. Why do I want to do that now? I know I'm going to hate myself for it, but like, why do I want to do it? I know that will definitely make me lose my sanity, but damn it, I want to do it now. I want to get a catfish on UL now. Fuck. I believe my UL gear is repaired and has enough blowing damage to survive. If not, I can always just buy a new rod. Although, to be fair, if I hooked this cat on UL, I would have been able to land it within the first 5 minutes. Because it just stood upright in the middle of the hole and stayed there. Would have been more than long enough to go up and net it. 100%. Andre J, what's up? Alright, this catfish really gotta be dead soon, though. Well, I swear I said that shit 20 minutes ago. Wish I were on a TI right now. Not gonna lie. So I could actually kind of bully it and kill it faster, but I'm not gonna play that game on a match rod. I'll go upriver again. If you even can. I don't know, I'll land this catfish. Throw bottom rods out and then figure out my fight timer won't work. Get that fixed and then... I don't know, maybe UL some catfish until they get a trophy. That just sounds painful. But I think it's possible. I know it's possible. It's just gonna be a really bad grind, probably. A horrible grind. Most of it is just going to be hook the fish and then get it to somewhere it can... A lot of it's probably just going to be hook the fish and relug or open the bail and let it FGA. Because most of them are going to be 20s and 30s. And anytime you get one that's like 60 plus, you're going to have to get it somewhere where it can flip and then see it flip and then figure out if it's trophy or not. Oh, that just sounds painful. But I'm kind of up for it, not gonna lie. I don't know why I want to do that to myself, but I do. Just a little bit of UL cats until I get a trophy. Oof. It'd be rough, but I could do it. Maybe. Is it finally done? I'm tired of this thing now. It reminded me of that 140. It was like, it would stop, and then I'd try to lock it, and then it'd run again, and then it finally got it moving, and then it decided to turn and run again. I moved it. All of, like, a few centimeters, but I moved it. Do not trust this fucking catfish right now. Yeah, I can probably get it. Maybe not. He's at a good spot. He just won't die. It finally? Was it that last turn? No, no. No. Okay. Just stop. Just give up already. You've lost, Catfish. You're not winning this. Another flip, really. Okay. Please tell me that was it. Please tell me that was it. Right. Maybe? You get the feeling it's not fully dead yet. That, and I'm giving myself, yeah, that. Okay. Inch you closer, I guess. I hate match rods, man. I hate walking on match rods. Just get right here. Come on. This is gonna be interesting with a match rod. A 95 was difficult enough. Trying to keep it on shore without making the rod explode. God damn, man. So I imagine a trophy is only going to be that much more frustrating. But I should have him here, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I want this, come on. Move. Not that much. Is he really doing full turns again? Seriously? At least I can walk it now. I have a feeling I'm going to have to reel it in a second. See my rod? I don't like it. See the rod, man. So good. Might be unsure finally. No. It is finally. Could be. Feels like it is. Now I just creep up without breaking the rod. For the fun part. And of course, my keyboard's dying. Could be fun though. Oh, don't you fucking roll right now. That'd be horrible for me. That would potentially end everything right there. Don't do anything stupid. Just stay where you are, fish. Please. And keyboard, don't die. Please just survive for the next, like, 5 minutes. That's all I need. Just a few more seconds and we'll be good. Oh my god. Then I never have to catch a fucking catfish on match ever again. I wanted the trophy and now I'm done. Let's say that, but I probably will try again at some point on match because it is kind of fun. Makes it a little more challenging. I wish this cat died, like, gave up like 10 minutes earlier, though. Would have been nice. But whatever. It's annoying, because if I were on TI, I could literally just sprint up to this thing and stop it before it fully turns, but I can't do that on a match rod. Not on the shooting match, anyway. You might be able to do it on a monster match, honestly. Now for the sketchy part. Part where the rod can't stay straight anymore. Hooray. I hate this every time. But it's the safest way I've found to do it on match, because if the fish rolls and turns back, you have enough time to unlock, but if your rod's straight and it rolls and turns back, you're kind of fucked. On net, go out. Thank you. I'll take it. Fucking finally. Ugh. God damn it. I don't ever want to catch a fucking catfish on a match ever again.